You know what? Let me talk about Ike first, man. I was reading this article uh, uh, in USA Today, I believe, and it was
Okay.
saying that don't now don't yell at me now. Don't laugh at me either. They were saying don't give up on Ike Davis yet, right? Because now
Mhm.
last year he had similar like stats, you know.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me
Yeah.
see. He was hitting 158 with 5 home runs on in June. You know what I'm saying? And this year
Mhm.
it's a 161 batting average with 5 home runs. You know, so they're
Mhm.
saying that maybe he can straighten himself out in AAA, with the Las Vegas affiliate, and then come back and turn it on in the second half of the season. Now my thing, I'm thinking maybe this guy is like I'm like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe he's a notoriously slow starter.
Low
You
starter.
know, yeah.
Well, I've also read reports.
Mhm.
People have he's tinkered with his batting stance, and
Mhm.
he needs to go back to what worked prior to 2 year. Prior to
Mhm.
last year and this year, he needs to go back to
Right.
doing what he was
Tinkered,
doing
tinkered with his
previously.
batting stance. Hasn't he been batting like that since he was in elementary school?
Nah, Cyclones. Somebody always they'll pull a guy aside. You shouldn't do that. You should do
Hmm.
this. Meanwhile, they playing well. There's no need to do that. But
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what coaches. That's what coaches
That's
do
like
sometimes.
that's like football when they trying to teach guys not to run high or run low when that guy's been running like that for 20 years.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
something really
yeah.
can't change.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
they
Muscle memory is already set in.
they they did that with Jose Reyes. They told him not to run the way he's been running for ever when he was with the Mets, and the result was him injuring himself.
Hmm.
So he went back. He said, "I ain't listening, y'all. I'm going back to running how I've been running since when I was in the Dominican Republic."
Mhm.
I think Ike Davis is not made. He's not built for New York. I think he'll be a better player if he was sent somewhere else.
Hmm.
I think the glare
Okay.
and the spotlight. He's not his father. Ron Davis was able to pitch here. He can't. He can't. And
You don't think he could take the bright lights of the big city, so to speak?
no, no,
Nah, he
no,
ain't got it
no.
in him. He
Nope.
don't have the makeup, the moxie, none of that.
Nah, he ain't got it in him.
Wow.
And after
I hear
reading the
you.
article I read about the Mets
Mhm.
GM Sandy Alderson, they say he's shaken to the core, depressed, and says the talent is lacking. I said, well, you did all of that. You got rid of all the
Hey,
talent. You let it leave or traded it away.
so wait a minute. So the GM Sandy Alderson said that the talent the Mets have isn't a core. It's not good, basically.
No,
No,
he was.
no,
He,
no. Really? Duh.
Yeah, y'all had they had their, I'm a Met fan,
Mhm.
and I root for all New York teams. Y'all had your feel
Mhm.
good moment when y'all beat the Yankees. It's downhill
Right.
for the rest of the season, except for the 2 days that Matt Harvey and Zach Wheeler pitched. Everything
Right.
else is doo-doo. Ain't nobody coming to the games now. The stands are not filled. They giving away
Mm.
tickets.
How they listen to me? And
So
yesterday was downhill
Moneyball
last
doesn't work in New York, Sandy. Sorry.
Oh man, it's horrible, man.